Hey guys, back at it. This is day 123 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This was prompted after I completed a 100-day daily diary challenge. And I am so excited that you guys are hanging out with me to see the progress that is made over the 1 year. So let's get to it, day 123. So today is Halloween, and we are super excited. Obviously, I've shared before that this is like our favorite time of year. It's our favorite holiday. We are definitely into spooky season and Halloween. We had a Halloween party, which is really fun. I got to decorate a lot for that. And then we just kind of kept everything up throughout. The kids really wanted to do some trick or treating and get a big candy stash. And typically we would have gone to Florida to hang out at my mom's house because that neighborhood is fabulous for trick or treating. But with everything that kind of happened and the way things were structured, it wasn't a possibility. So I didn't actually know if our neighborhood was good for trick or treating. So I was actually invited to a singles group Halloween party, which was a lot of fun. But we'll get to that in just a minute. So prepping for Halloween party later, trick or treating later. My daughter and I have a chiropractic appointment just to continue the treatment from our accident. So I got up and I started to get more packing done for the trip that we're going on, just kind of getting some board games and card games. We'll be there a whole week with all of our family, and it's a lot of fun to just, start to play a game with everybody. And so as I was going through the games to pick out some to bring, I just noticed that we had a lot of babyish, princessy puzzles and things in our game closet that really weren't relevant to what the kids do and are interested in. So it was a good time for me to kind of clear out a little bit of that area. And I've been trying to do that just because of our move. We are moving in the summertime back to Florida to be closer to family, to have that family support. And it's also been just something that we've wanted to do since we moved to North Carolina. The kids really just had it in their minds and in their hearts to move back. And I love that area and I love it down there. I have a lot of friends still and connections, and so the move was in the plans and is still in the plans. So I've just continue to purge things and get rid of things. Want to move with less stuff and not have things that are unnecessary. So packing, going through stuff, got my daughter up and ready to go. We went to the chiropractor and talked to him about, our treatment plans. And when we got home, I just got into more cleaning and more getting stuff organized and ready for the trip. I always like to do the dishes and do the laundry before we go, and then take all the trash out, just so that when we come home, there's not, stinky trash or dirty dishes waiting for us. Everything is clean and tidy when we return from a trip. So I've been kind of doing all that stuff. And also, I have been listening to a lot of human design on YouTube. So I did my human design chart not too long ago, and I found out that I'm a generator. The free version doesn't really tell you a lot of extra things about it. So with that, I was just like, okay, I don't understand all this. This is Greek to me. So I have been more interested in learning about the specific types and what they mean and what the chart means. So I found on YouTube a whole channel of very in-depth deep dives to understand human design. So I had been listening to that while it was doing all of my things around the house. And then, getting the kids prepped and ready for party time. It it was just a day in the house of, just getting stuff going. We really didn't do too much out and about other than the chiropractor. Um, and my son had this blow up dinosaur costume that he was super stoked to use, but he was feeling uncomfortable wearing it. So we just went to plan B, and he had another dinosaur costume, and we just went with that. So my daughter was doing the Gothic Witch again, and I was doing Jessica Rabbit again. And I brought her cookies that she made. And so we were all ready and set to go to the party. My son decided to bring a full backpack just to fill. And so I was like, okay, if you think you're going to fill that backpack, let's go for it. We went to the house that the party was at. Now, this is from a singles group that I'm a part of, and I really have been lurking in the background. I haven't really been engaging very much other than a post here and there. And they do have like lunches and game nights and fun things that they do together, but I have not ever really connected that way. So it was kind of fun that this popped up, and we got there and we did intros and we hung out for a bit. It was still kind of early. And then I took the kids around the neighborhood, we didn't even do half of the neighborhood, and his backpack was full. So it was a long walk around lots of really cool houses decorated like extravagantly. And it was just a fun time to walk around with them and talk and engage with them. And by the time we got back to the house, there were more people there, lots more kids, lots more activity. So I got to meet a lot of really cool people. And there was a gentleman who was doing tarot card reading. And I was like, oh, yes, sign me up. Let's do a reading. And we did a reading and it was really, really amazing. A lot of really cool cards came up, and everything just like resonated with what I'm moving through right now. So that was kind of cool. And then we hung around a little bit more, and my daughter was engaging with somebody closer to her age, which was cool too. But when it was time to leave, we just, packed up and said goodbye and got home. And they both did inventory of candy. And, we just headed to bed early because we are going to be heading out to Virginia. And, it's last minute, pack up all the toothbrushes, get everything in the car. I got to get over to my grandma's house and get her and then start our journey to Virginia. So we didn't want to be up too late and tired in the morning. So if it was a really, really great day, I would say that trick-or-treating was a lot of fun with the kids. I didn't go to the doors of the houses, but a lot of parents who were walking with their kids were just like complimenting me on, oh my gosh, I love that. You are rocking that Jessica Rabbit. Like, you should wear that every day. It's amazing. And so I didn't need it because I was really feeling good in that costume in the space that I was in. But it was great to receive compliments and praise from other people and just be able to engage with them. Just like those little elevator experiences I've been talking about. So it was a lot of fun, and I had a great time walking around with the kids, and I am ready to wash my hair and get this like straight hair back to curly. When I have straight hair, I typically just tend to like touch it all the time, like run my fingers through it and touch it and twirl it. And I think when I have my normal curly hair, I don't touch it really that much because it's just there. So I've been doing a lot of that, playing with my hair because it's straight. So ready for back to curly. And it was fun to be in that character, which is a character that I've kind of like always wanted to dress up like. But it was probably never the right time. It wouldn't have been accepted by other people. But now I was like, yes, it's the perfect time because it really, the only person that matters was me, and I was just feeling it on my own. So I had such a fun time, and the kids had a fun time, and we had, a party to go to and trick or treating. That was amazing. And I think it really just checked all of our boxes. And now we have large candy stashes that they're going to be working through. But it was a great day. It was a perfect Halloween, and we've already decided to keep some of our decorations up, and do like a Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's going to be more of like a spooky black, Christmas. I do have all of my normal Christmas stuff that I typically pull out. But I mean, my kids are okay with it. I was like down for it. The idea kind of came up as we were talking about transitioning from Halloween to Christmas. And they're like, well, why can't we keep up the Halloween decorations and just put the tree up and do like a Nightmare Before Christmas? I was like, I mean, I don't see why not. So let's do it. So that's going to be fun to do. And I think that's it, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for listening. I thank you for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post my daily diaries, which some days is really late, and it's mostly just because I get caught up with stuff and don't realize until the end of the day. And it's like the mom catchphrase comes out where it's like, oh shit, I forgot to do that, or oh shit. And so that is my catchphrase. And I love you guys. And thank you for being here. Like I said, have a wonderfully fabulous, amazing, awesome, fantastic day after Halloween, which is probably not because we're about 10 days off. So this recording I did on Halloween will probably be posted 10 or 11 days after Halloween. So have an amazing day in November, whatever day it is. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.